they log into Powerschool or Haiku, is this information page, and on the information page there's a section that is about me and class information. One of the very first things I noticed about Powerschool that I like most is it doesn't have that huge stream like Edmodo and Google Classroom will do as your first login. It takes you to a more organized section, which makes it easier for students to find what you're actually talking about. So the first section is about me. I have my contact info here, just a little PDF so that they can have, the email, phone number, when tutoring is available, nice and easy to find right at the top of the page. There's also a Who is Miss Myers with my information, what I like to do, how long I've been teaching, and my jobs within the school, and just some get to know you stuff, because I think that relationships are really important to build with students. There's also a class information section, so this isn't just information about me, it's also about what's in the class. I have the syllabus here online. That way there's no excuses as to why they do not have things done, or they can't say, I never saw the syllabus, I didn't know that. So just a nice clear grading policies, late work attendance. I also have my lab safety contract on there, and this is something they have to get signed by parents at the beginning of the school year, but I also think it's good to have it there, posted online all the time. I also this time created a class website. Now I'm just starting this, so far I've put my school calendar on it, as at the home page, my name, EO Green. And at the top, I usually teach 7th grade. This year, I don't have a 7th grade class, but when I was building my website, I just built it in there. Even though you can't see what they are, this would be my syllabus and our science fair rules. Those are the two things that I have on here, but because I'm not signed into my school Google account, they're not visible. I have my 8th grade syllabus and, again, science fair, and then I'm also the ukulele club advisor, so I have a little section about ukulele club and what song we're currently learning, and my Google Drive little welcome letter. So that is my website that's available to anybody who's signed into the our school Google accounts. The other page I have on here is our balloon car project. Thing that I like about this, just like I was saying earlier, it's nice and organized, easy for students to find exactly what I'm talking about. So I have all of my balloon car information. The instructions are posted here. This is the worksheet that students receive in class. Has the rules about what they have to do, pre-build planning, things like that. Pause discussion boards, their design, they're building it, testing it. There's another pause discussion board, and just their overall instructions for what they need to do. The rubric is also posted in that section. If I could get it to open, there it goes. What they need to do in order to get 10s for each category and get an A on this project. And then I have a frequently asked questions section so that I do not have to answer them all of the time. That is also posted in here. Frequently asked questions, anything that the most common questions about building the balloon car. I also have helpful links, so our Watch the Crash Course Newton's Laws video, and a little reading that they could do about car physics and Newton's laws of motion. And then the other thing that I really like about Powerschool and Haiku is that discussion boards can be built into certain sections. So it's not over here. There isn't just a section that says discussion boards and then you have to find it. It's like, oh, we're in balloon car project. Here's the discussion board for that. So the balloon car pre-build, the discussion board is not open yet. The thing that I thought was really cool is that I can open it and close it at certain times. So I don't want somebody to jump on here and start writing things before they know what they're supposed to do. So I leave it closed until the time I want, and then it opens and then closes on the day that it is due. So I can't have students going in afterwards and saying that they did it whatever the case may be, once it's done, the discussion board is closed. And if you didn't get it done, then you should have done it earlier. So there's a pre-build and a post-build discussion. Both of those where students will go in, and then for the pre-build, they're going to give them advice or ask them a question about why they're choosing to use things. And the post-build, they're going to talk about problems, and they're going to respond to some classmates and see if they can help them find solutions, and then we'll make those corrections to the balloon cards and see if it helps. The one thing that I don't really like about this is that the announcements and messages and like assignments don't just pop up in the page. So I added an assignment for the balloon card, but the only way to see it, there's a couple ways. You can go to assignments and it will show up that way. And they're going to upload a video and pictures of their car and post them here on November 22nd. The other way they can find out if they have an assignment is the calendar. Now, this calendar I think is really cool. One of the things that I like is it's very clear that there's this button that says print. I could see myself as the teacher printing out this paper and giving it to students so that they have the entire month ahead of time and they know what they have to do already. So again, so it says end of grading. My trimester, we're on trimesters at my school, and our first trimester ends November 15th. So this is just a nice little reminder. End of the grading period is there. A reminder that their balloon car tests are going to be on the 22nd, that their post-build discussion opens on this day and they need to respond to that, and that they need to turn in their video on this day. This is when the post-build discussion closes. And then we have when our pre-build opens and our pre-build discussion closes. And like I said, my favorite feature about this one is the print is just so easy right there. Print it off, give it to students. The announcements I don't think is as clear as some of the other ones. I think it could be a little bit easier to find. Being as how it's an announcement, I kind of wish that this would be the first thing that students would see when they log in. Or it would be at the top of the pages, but it's still a good thing. I like that you can send it, and I think it messages students when you get one. I'm not sure about that. Overall, so far this is my favorite of the three LMSs we've used, Edmodo and Canvas. If I had to rank them, I'd say this is number 1, Canvas is number 3. So top to bottom, Haiku, Edmodo, and then Canvas. Yeah, I can't wait. I would definitely try this one with students, and I can't wait to actually put it into use in my classroom.